Hi, we're back and we're in Chapter 9, Lesson 4. Essential question, how can I use operations to model real-world fractions? Think of subtracting like fractions as separating parts that refer to the same whole. To subtract like fractions, subtract the numerators and keep the same denominator. So here we've got our numerators that we're subtracting and we're keeping the same denominator across. 8/10 minus 5/10, all we're doing, we're not taking 10, subtract 10, the denominator is staying the same. 8 minus 5 is 3. So here's an example for you to read through and work on, and I am going to go through the first guided practice with you here. So they've got 6/8 minus 3/8. And I want to show you using the tools why we don't subtract the denominator. So let's pull up the visual here. And you can see I've set out 6/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the problem was take away 3/8. So in order to show taking away 3/8, I'm simply going to cross out 1/8. 2/8, 3/8. And as you can see in the denominator here, the part of the whole is still 8. I still have a whole that is divided into 8 sections if I was using a circle or a bar. So that leaves the denominator the same, 8s, and we still have 3 left. So 6/8 minus 3/8 is this 3/8. So that will be our answer. When we go back to 6/8 minus 3/8 is 3/8. And that's all you do to solve these. 11/12 minus 5/12. And continue on with these problems in the independent practice. And when you get to the problem solving these ones, you just have to write out the equation and then write your sentence answer. Please use the My Workspace for equation and the lines for your sentence answer. When you get to this one, it is talking about simplest form, and that isn't such a priority anymore, but if you look at 2/4, you should be able to see pretty easily what that one is, and what an equivalent fraction to that would be. That ends up being simplest form. You can see they're both even. So if you divide top and bottom by the same number, then you'll get the simplest form, which is also simply an equivalent fraction. If you can't do that, then just find a equivalent fraction to this. Okay. Now please try and do the essential question. When subtracting like fractions, what happens to the numerator and the denominator? So you're going to think back to what the directions were in the beginning. You can refer back, go back to the beginning of the lesson, and it tells you in the book exactly what happens to the numerator and what happens to the denominator, and they want you to write that here in your own words. So you can do all of this. There's nothing that is tricky or they're trying to sneak something in other than the simplest form here, which just do the best. Find an equivalent fraction. You can do this one, so get through the whole page, please. Thank you.